Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be looking at SIM cards in Turkey. I've recently returned from Istanbul with some friends and will go through my experience with the network providers in Turkey and also look at some benchmarks that I took. On arrival at Istanbul Airport, you will see the shops of the three leading providers in Turkey. These are called Turkcell, Turk Telekom and Vodafone Turkey. We bought a tourist SIM card for Turkcell and Turk Telecom, as I already have a UK SIM card with me which has a roaming agreement with Vodafone in Turkey. So let's go through each one of these SIM cards and let's see what kind of experience I get. There's no 5G in Turkey at the time of recording this. Turkish providers use a network standard called LTE, which stands for Long-Term Evolution. LTE is a fourth generation 4G standard. Firstly, let's look at Turk Telecom. As you can see, they are providing a SIM with 25 gigabytes of data, 750 national minutes, 750 SMS and a 5 gigabyte social media allowance, which is valid for 28 days. This cost me 950 Turkish lira and the bank in the UK converted this to £27.83. So this is not cheap compared to what we pay for in the UK for pay-as-you-go SIMs. WhatsApp video calling was also blocked in Turkey, so you need to use a VPN if you wanted to make video calls or audio calls using WhatsApp. I didn't try FaceTime, but I assume it would also be blocked. The value of the Turkish lira has dropped significantly over the last few months, so prices appear to have been adjusted upwards. The shop has other options available, as well as data-only SIMs. In my experience, the coverage of Turk Telecom was excellent, with the network also available in rural areas, although at times this dropped to 3G instead of LTE. I did a data speed test just outside the central railway station in Istanbul. Have a look at what I found. As you can see, download speeds reached 156 megabits per second and upload was an impressive 79 megabits per second. This is actually better than some 5G networks I've experienced in other countries. Before we move on to the next network, if you're enjoying this video and you're finding it useful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps this video get out to more people. Next, we're going to move on to Turkcell. I wasn't able to get a photo of the packages. The salesperson told me that the prices were in ahead. The cheapest tourist SIM offered 20 gigabytes of internet, 200 minutes national calls and unlimited WhatsApp messaging. This also lasted for 30 days. This package cost me 1,100 Turkish lira, which the bank converted to £32.12. So it's a little bit more expensive than Turk Telecom. However, what I found was coverage for Turkcell was the best of all three networks. There was almost full bars of coverage everywhere I went to in Istanbul. Here's the speed test for Turkcell, again just outside the railway station. Have a look. Wow, look at this. Download speeds were an outstanding 233 megabits per second and upload 67.4 megabits per second. I've never seen such download speeds on a 4G network and certainly not on prepaid. Finally, let's have a look at Vodafone. I didn't go into the Vodafone shop as I had my UK Vodafone SIM with me, but it's likely to cost similar to the other networks here in Turkey. Vodafone Turkey also appears to be the only network in Turkey that offers an eSIM for tourists, which might be a bit more convenient. I can't give you any speed tests, unfortunately, for the Vodafone local SIM, but I can compare my UK Vodafone roaming SIM to other local prepaid SIM cards. Vodafone roaming costs £5.71 per day, and this gives me 25 gigabytes of data per month, but unlimited national and calls back to the UK. I did a speed test for roaming using Vodafone. As you would expect, it roamed using the Vodafone Turkey network. As you can see, roaming data speeds are respectable, but nowhere near the speeds of a local SIM. In addition, Vodafone Turkey's coverage appeared to be weaker than the other Turkish networks, with my calls dropping on the train and on the bus. However, there was no video calling blocks, and my phone behaved just as though as it would in the UK. If you are roaming with Vodafone UK, you can manually switch over to another network in Turkey, but that is a topic for another video. It just goes to show that it sometimes is better buying a local SIM card than roaming using your own country's network. Quite often you can get better data speeds, better upload and download speeds, and in terms of value at a much lower cost. The only advantage for me if I were to use my UK Vodafone SIM was the unlimited calls back to the UK, which if that's what's useful for you, does put this at an advantage. So in summary, I would recommend Turkcell. It may be slightly more expensive than the others, but the speed and coverage were superior to the others in my experience. Thanks everybody for watching. So what's your experience of roaming in Turkey? Are you getting data speeds, or is your experience different to mine? Do any of you have speeds for Vodafone Turkey in terms of a local SIM card? Please put your thoughts and your comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again in the following video. Thanks everyone.